King of Clubs here, and today I'm gonna do a cool street magic card trick, which looks like this. You go ahead, give the deck a couple shuffles, and I want you to go ahead and call stop as I'm going through.
Stop.
Right there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the card you selected. In this case, you selected the 9 of hearts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just lay your hand down like this, and we'll just place the 9 on your hand like that. And I want you to place your other hand on top, just like that, and just leave it like that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I want you to touch the back of any card. That card right there. Before we look at it, I'm gonna mark it. And I actually knew you were gonna call stop at the 9 of hearts because I had the 9 of hearts on here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mark the back of this card before we take a look at it. Just like that. And then we'll take a look. So in this case, it is the 6 of spade. So we're gonna take the 6 of spade, and I'm just gonna give it a little of a, the note comes off, and check out your card in your hand. Flip it over, and the 9 of hearts in your hand. So now I'm gonna get into the tutorial. So all you're gonna do is need 2 different cards from the deck and a box of cards. So then you're gonna take a sticky note and you're gonna write a card on it, and whichever card you write, you're gonna force. So you're gonna take 2 pieces, put one on the card you wanna force, and then take one of the sticky notes and just place it under the box. Just like that. And then you take the 9 of hearts, or whatever card you're using with the sticky note, and place it second from the top. Just like that. Then you do whatever, kind of false cuts you wanna do. Pretend like you're giving the deck a cut, but you're really not. One of these. And maintaining that card in the second position from the top. Then you want them to force that card. So you're just gonna cut, get a break, and just cut the rest onto there. And wherever they call stop, all you're doing is just lifting up at the break. So you're forcing that card. So you're gonna go call stop, pick up at the break, bring it up. Then you've got it in second position, so you can't say do a double lift and say, look, we'll take the 9 of hearts and place it down. They'll see that. So what you're gonna do is once you bring it up, you're gonna do a double lift, saying you can see that there's nothing on the card. And then what you're gonna do is called the paintbrush, where you're taking this card and doing that real fast and no one knows what happened. So let's get in the second position. So you're like this, you do a double lift, show them there's nothing on the back and the front. Show the card, you're gonna lift up slightly on it. As you're coming down, you're just going to, with your 4 fingers, grab the second card as you're lifting that up. So you're ditching off the top card. Then what you're gonna do is have them put their hand on top of it, like that. Turn it over, just make sure their fingers are tight, but they really have a sticky note, they have no clue. So let's say they have their hands over it. Then what you're gonna do for this put on is you can really have them touch any card, and you don't want them to see it. So you say, we're gonna take it on top. I actually predicted you're gonna do the 9 of hearts because you wrote it on here. And then you just put that right there on we'll say we're gonna mark the card you touched. Then you're gonna do a double lift. You're gonna do the same move, ditching off the card with the sticky note. Then you're gonna go like, watch this. It disappears. It's now in your hand. So that's basically the trick, and I hope you guys enjoyed.